And because she said she was proud to be white and she loves her white babies. There's nothing wrong with that.
So, Nikki, is this an offshoot from what we were talking about earlier, you and I? It's the same thing. We're still going on and on about this?
We went to a different topic. Somehow we ended back up on this again.
Is this the difference? Because this is what I found when I looked up the difference.
Literally, that says Confederate flag. Now, can you look up?
Yeah, one says Confederate flag and that one says rebel.
Look up the Confederate States of America flag.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
That one?
There it is.
Okay,
the top left one
you said that one was flown in
No,
battle.
the top left is actually the Confederate flag.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. The other flags are rebel flags and or battle flags.
Battle flags for the Confederacy, right?
Yes.
So it's still part of the same thing being the Confederacy.
So, Pikachu, in terms of the two different flags, is there any good that can be taken, objectively, is there any good that can be taken from either meaning of the flags? Was there anything that the people who flown those flags originally were trying to do good? That's what I want to know. Was it all bad, or did they try and fight for certain things that were good?
Good that they were trying to do was overshadowed by the horrors that they enacted on people around them.
Okay, so to bring it back to a personal situation, if you are a religious person, you should know that in the past, your religion did something really bad. But to go forward...
I'm not religious. I'm not religious.
Okay, but
I used to be Christian, but Christianity has a long, bloody trail of killing specifically
same thing with Islam.
White people as well.
Same thing with Islam, same thing with Hindus. They all have their own sordid past in terms of religion. But my point is that living today, you don't see anybody, most people, you don't see most people committing the crimes that their religion taught them to do back in the day. Today, we've taken the good from it and we've moved forward. And I believe that whoever's waving the flag today, most people would not have the intention to have slaves. I mean, who would want that back in this day? So most people waving that flag, they may be taking the good that you were talking about that was overshadowed by the bad, and they may be moving forward with that good intention by waving the flag today.
Well,
and to you, it might mean something.
Well, I'm just curious.
Well, she tried to explain it, but
good intention. I've only ever heard it's Southern pride. Because I'm from the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what that flag says.
Are you really that upset? Be serious. Just be serious for one moment. When you see the flag, do you really get emotionally upset?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My grandfather died behind it.
So did you? I see your face and the disgust and the horror in your face right now. But so can you look at the flag and the same time show me your face at the same time? I want to see that exact same energy while you're looking at that flag. Can you do that at the same time for me?
I don't perform for people.
Can you do? I wasn't talking to you. No, actually, you are performing. We're not even going to talk about what you're doing right now. You've been in the same clothes for about 6 hours now, and it's 11:30 at night. No, you're performing. Trust me, you're definitely performing.
Not for
you, sweetie, at the top. I'm just asking. You said you gave me a really emotional response. I really want to see this. Like, you looking at that flag, you are so fucking pissed.
I'm not. It's not even.
I wasn't talking to you, Pikachu. Can you mute yourself for a second? Disappear like Harry Potter or something. Like, mute yourself for a second. I'm talking to the person above me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
There you go. Thanks. I'm talking to the person above me. Okay. Do you really get that much of an emotion? And I see you. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't.
I was laughing at this interaction that just happened because I don't know what that was. I
don't know either because I was talking to you. Do you really get that much of an emotional response? Because I can see it on your face that you get angry when you say it, but do you really actually have that emotional response when you see that flag?
Yes.
And can you articulate where that anger comes from?
It comes from the oppression of my people and the fact that my aunt could have died because a bullet was shot above her head when she was a little girl with someone flying that flag.
Did that have anything to do with a white person or slavery or? I'm just asking. I don't know.
Like, white people did it. Like, what do you mean?
You said your aunt. Well, I don't know. You said your aunt got a bullet flying over her head, so a white person shot at her?
Yeah, with the Confederate flag because they were trying to kill my great-grandfather because of the work that he did for black people in Alabama at the time.
Okay.
No, and then
Okay, well, you know what? I would say you would probably be one of the only people that could actually be pissed. I would understand that. Okay. I'm just saying.
Okay, whoever said, trust me, bro, I'm not going to dox my family, but just know, like, I've talked about it many times, I could go to my granddad's
I'm not,
house
listen, I'm not going to invalidate you at all. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you seem like you had a really valid, it was a really emotional response, probably one of the only emotional responses I've actually ever seen from people that actually have emotional responses. So,
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and it's good. You're allowed to feel that way, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody else is allowed to feel the way they feel about what they're doing in their lives, that they think it's positive, as long as it's not actually killing someone or doing something harmful against another. Like, they're perfectly in their right to feel a certain way about certain things. So if somebody's proud to be white and proud to wave a Confederate flag, as long as they're not taking in slaves and doing all those nasty things that whatever people flew the flag back in the day did, like, I don't see a problem with that. They're allowed to be proud of their flag that they are flying for their reasons, which is good intentions.
You don't have to see a problem.
but like she was saying though, Alex, you know, in her particular situation, she had a situation where someone was shooting at her family member with a Confederate flag, you know, over their head. So
yes, but that
like
doesn't justify feeling angry against a whole race of people. That is the problem.
You and I agree more than what you think. We totally agree.
People.
Because I made the example, Pikachu. I made the example about Americans bombing Arabs. Part of my family is Arab, and it's been happening for years. And I'm not angry against all Americans. Even the Americans that sound like they are for bombing the Arab countries, I'm not angry at them because they are misguided as well. So I can educate them. In Islam, we have a thing where we educate you twice, and after we've educated you twice, we don't say anything about it anymore. That is our culture.
Right. At least, but I'm saying at least she's equating a real situation that she actually went through and not someone standing here placating on something they did not experience. Her particular experience, I would definitely say, I could definitely understand where she's coming from with that. Because that was a traumatic experience for her family that she actually dealt with. But other people, most people, would not have that same response. And I think they'd be full of shit